Well, you know, Anakin's fall to the dark side in the prequels was way worse than what happened to Dani last night.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Guess we're doing this. On today of all days.
Quick, you gotta pick which was worse.
This episode of Which Was Worse is brought to you by Jay's Stupid Opinions.
And how? So you're telling me that Anakin slowly turning into Darth Vader was worse than Dani going evil out of nowhere and burning all of King's Landing?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Anakin Skywalker's fall to the dark side was way worse than Queen Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen. First of her name.
Seriously?
I'm not done. Queen of the Andals, the Ronar and the First Men, Lady of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm.
Can we speed this up, please?
The Lady of Dragonstone, the Queen of Marine, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains, and the Mother of Dragons. Whew. Sorry, I needed to give the dead their due respect.
How in the Red God's name can you even think that?
Okay, we all knew Anakin was gonna fall. That was the whole point of the prequels, was to see it happen. So his fall needed to be worth telling. And the problem was, it wasn't at all. It was a 22-year build-up since Return of the Jedi for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but at least him becoming Darth Vader didn't feel like a betrayal. They didn't spend 3 movies like, hey, this is how cool and great Anakin is. He's gonna be the best Jedi ever. And then suddenly just slap him into a robotic suit in the last 20 minutes.
Okay, but riding a dragon and burning an entire city to the ground was badass. At no point did Dani ever stagger off a bed and go, no!
Yeah, I mean, out of context, sure, I'll give you that. But the reason that Dani burned down King's Landing is completely unfounded.
Well, Cersei wasn't that big on surrendering?
Yeah, but they spent 3 seasons building up how Dani was supposed to break that wheel. She was supposed to be better. Yeah, Anakin's fall was a little messy, but that's what was supposed to happen. Star Wars, the road it went down was a little bumpy and it took some weird turns.
Some? The Gungans, pod racing, the Senate, whatever the hell General Grievous was?
At least Star Wars was going somewhere. Game of Thrones just took their car and drove it right off a cliff. It was like the ending of Thelma and Louise, but instead of holding hands in solidarity at the end, they were just trying to make sure you didn't jump out of the car.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Star Wars was headed towards a destination. And that's the problem. After 22 years, we all thought we were going to Wally World. But when we got there, we found out the park was closed.
Anakin's story wasn't executed well. I'll give you that. But Dani's story was just straight executed. They brought her storyline into the middle of town square, made Sansa watch, and just Sean beamed it into the ground. They spent 7 seasons building up Dani to be the savior of Westeros, to only give us 45 minutes justification for her completely losing her mind.
What? Oh, come on. They showed her not being the center of attention at the after party of the Battle of Winterfell. Social anxiety always makes me want to burn down an entire city.
And that's why you're never invited back to my cousin's house.
They ran out of peanut butter, Jay. Things had to burn.
You're just mad that George Lucas is a bad filmmaker.
Regardless of this debate, yeah, no, he is. But that's not the point. The point is that George Lucas is really bad at storytelling. Look, we all knew that Anakin Skywalker was going to turn bad no matter what. The problem is that you can't tell me you understand Anakin's decision to turn to the dark side given what happened in all of the movies. There's no way he should have turned.
Sure, but with Star Wars you got a bad milkshake, but at least you ordered a milkshake. With Game of Thrones, I ordered a milkshake, and they handed me a plate of vegan crab rangoon. I don't even know what's going on here. 0 out of 5 stars. Wouldn't recommend.
What, you're not a fan of Dani committing war crimes to win the Iron Throne?
Not after they showed her being amazing and freeing all those slaves in Marine. Game of Thrones is like at the end of the Civil War, like Abraham Lincoln freed all the slaves and then suddenly burned all of Virginia from the back of a dragon.
Huh.
I know. Abraham Lincoln, dragon writer, screenplay writes itself. Don't distract me, I'm still mad at you.
Fine. Dani burning King's Landing was horrible. I will grant you that. But Anakin burning down the Jedi Temple was way worse.
Dude, Dani murdered like 1 million people.
From the back of a dragon. It wasn't personal. She was high above the city when it happened. Baby Vader sauntered into the Jedi Temple and personally murdered over 100 younglings.
I'm pretty sure that 1 million's way more than 100, Adam.
Yeah, but Dani didn't lock eyes with every single child she killed when she thrust her lightsaber into him, alright? Anakin's murders were all personal. Dani's was political.
Yeah, he really had a hate on her for the Jedi at that point, huh?
Exactly, and that's the problem. Dani's fall was dumb, but at least I kind of understood it because it was all politics. But Anakin went from being a top-tier, most respected Jedi to hate murdering all of them because he had one scary nightmare.
He was concerned about Padme.
Of course he was, but the problem is that it was a whole self-fulfilling prophecy thing. If he just brushed off the dream, then nothing bad would have happened. The problem is that Anakin was manipulated into the dark side. Dani made a choice. Now granted, it was a really, really bad, horrible, stupid choice, but it was a choice nonetheless.
Yeah, well, she chose to take over the world. Like, come on, dude, it came out of nowhere.
Right. All Anakin needed was a hug. Heck, all Dani needed was a hug. Well, actually, Dani did get a hug from Jon, but that wasn't quite the hug she was looking for.
Yeah, Dani was evil for all of, what, 3 hours? Darth Vader at least had 24 years of an evil run.
I blame Obi-Wan for that. He had the high ground. We wouldn't have a Darth Vader if Obi-Wan just went... At least Jon finished the job.
I didn't wanna.
Dude, you gotta get to work, and we got these trailers to do. Let's get this done.
Okay, I guess I kinda see your point about Star Wars.
Thank you.
There are certain things I'll concede to you. And I just need to count my blessings, because at least the Game of Thrones finale wasn't as bad as the Lost finale.
What? Hey, which one do you guys think was worse? Let us know in the comments below or hop on our Discord channel. The link is down below in the description box. And while you're down there, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Do that, YouTube, that you do so well. And if there are things that you want us to debate on the channel, please let us know. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.